There's an ancient cold drink that's quickly stopping blood sugar spikes, and doctors are amazed at how effective it is. For years, people with diabetes have been warned to avoid sweet or refreshing drinks, fearing they'll only raise their blood sugar even further. But new evidence shows that this specific drink, already in your kitchen or supermarket fridge, can quickly neutralize up to 97% of these sudden spikes. Doctors across the country are amazed at how quickly it works, and patients report stable glucose readings without drastic spikes. This isn't an expensive supplement or a hard-to-find medicine. It's affordable, natural, and incredibly easy to add to your daily routine. Stay with me, because I'm about to reveal what this drink is and why it could change the way you manage diabetes forever. Leave a like so more diabetic patients can find this video and discover this wonderful drink too. There are moments when the body feels heavy, like you're carrying more than just your own weight. The heat of the day makes it worse, and even walking across the room feels like extra work. You might notice your shoes fitting tighter or your rings pressing against your fingers. That swelling is not only uncomfortable, it steals your energy. But what if the answer was sitting right in your kitchen, waiting to be sliced and dropped into a glass? A drink so simple you almost overlook it, but powerful enough to bring calm to your body. Many people skip it thinking it's just water. Yet that's where the surprise comes in. Because when you add this one vegetable to cold water, the relief it brings feels like a gift. I'm talking about cucumber water. Yes, just plain slices of cucumber in your glass can make swelling ease, digestion feel lighter, and even cool down headaches caused by the heat. It's almost too simple to believe. Think about those afternoons when your legs ache from standing or your feet feel sore after errands. Instead of reaching for another pill or trying to ignore it, a glass of cucumber water can quietly take the edge off. It's refreshing, gentle, and doesn't fight against your body. And here's where most people make a mistake. They think small steps don't matter. But trust me, they do. Have you ever felt that tight, bloated feeling after dinner? It can ruin your whole evening. Cucumber water is like giving your stomach a soft blanket. Slowly, sip by sip, the discomfort fades, and you're able to enjoy the rest of your night. If you've had that experience, type the word relief in the comments. Your story may help someone else. Here's a secret many people don't realize. Thin slices release more flavor than thick ones, so the next time you prepare it, cut the cucumber thin, add a few cubes of ice, and you'll notice the difference. What seems small can change the whole drink. Keep that in mind, because details like this can mean the difference between giving up or making it a habit. Picture this. You're sitting on the porch on a warm afternoon, holding a cool glass in your hand. The cucumber floats at the top, the condensation dripping down the side of the glass. With every sip, your body feels calmer, lighter, and less tense. Doesn't that sound like something you'd enjoy every day? But wait, there's more to it than comfort. Many older folks say cucumber water helps them feel less stiff in the mornings. That gentle support makes it easier to move, easier to walk, and easier to enjoy the day without that dragging feeling. Don't ignore that detail. It could change how you start your mornings. Another beautiful thing is how affordable it is. Cucumbers don't cost much, and yet the value they bring to your daily life is priceless. It's not about buying expensive drinks or supplements. It's about knowing how to use what's already at your fingertips. Sometimes the simplest choices are the strongest. If you've ever grown cucumbers in your garden, you know the joy of picking one and using it the same day. It doesn't get fresher than that. Imagine cutting it into slices and feeling that crisp snap before dropping it into cold water. That's health and comfort straight from the earth to your glass. Now let me ask you this. Have you ever tried cucumber water for a whole week in a row? Many people give up too quickly. But if you stick with it, you'll notice how your body begins to feel lighter, how your swelling isn't as bad, and how your digestion calms down. Try it and write fresh in the comments if you're ready to give it a chance. Here's another tip you'll love. Add a slice of lemon or even a sprig of mint to your cucumber water. The mix doesn't just taste good. It feels like a spa treatment in your own home. And the more you enjoy it, the easier it becomes to stay consistent. Don't underestimate the power of enjoyment. It keeps you going. Think of cucumber water as a quiet helper in your day. It doesn't shout, it doesn't push. It just works in the background to make life a little easier. For sore joints, swollen feet, or that heavy bloated belly, it's there, ready to calm. Simple, steady, and always refreshing. And here's something most people never mention. Cucumber water isn't only about the body, it's about the mind, too. That cool, crisp taste brings peace when stress is heavy. It reminds you to slow down, breathe, and take care of yourself in the simplest way. Don't miss that, because peace of mind matters as much as relief in the body. So next time you feel heavy or uncomfortable, remember the answer could be as close as your fridge. Cucumber water might seem small, but it's often the small choices that make the biggest difference. Keep it close, sip it often, and let it remind you that taking care of yourself doesn't have to be complicated. Did you know that many dishes that seem healthy for diabetics can actually be dangerous? Discover the recipes that really work. Stop feeling limited or insecure in the kitchen. My book brings together delicious and easy recipes specially created to keep your blood sugar under control and add more flavor to your life. I've already helped thousands of diabetics eat better, feel happier, and achieve a lighter life with my book. Every recipe has been tested and approved by those who understand the needs of people living with diabetes. Click the link in the first comment of this video now and get immediate access to the book that will transform your meals today. There are days when the body feels restless, like your energy is scattered, and nothing seems to settle. You sit down after a meal, but instead of feeling calm, you feel weighed down and tired. That heavy feeling can steal the joy of the moment. But what if there was a drink so simple, so soothing, that it could calm your body and steady your mind without making you feel guilty afterward? At first glance, you might not expect this drink to do much. After all, it's made from something you probably already keep in your kitchen, tucked away in a jar. People usually think of it as just a spice for baking or sprinkling on oatmeal. But here's where it gets interesting. Because when you turn it into a cold tea, it changes everything. I'm talking about iced cinnamon tea. It may sound unusual, but once you taste it, you'll see why people are falling in love with it. The sweet flavor feels satisfying without sugar. The cooling ice makes it refreshing, and the soothing nature of cinnamon works quietly to ease tension. This is where many people underestimate its power. They think it's just about taste, but it's so much more. Imagine finishing your dinner and instead of feeling sluggish, you pour yourself a glass of iced cinnamon tea. The coolness refreshes you, the flavor feels comforting, and slowly your stomach begins to relax. What I'm about to say may sound simple, but it can truly change your evenings. Don't ignore that moment of calm. It's proof that small choices matter. Many older folks complain about aching joints, especially in the knees and hips. While no drink can erase pain completely, iced cinnamon tea has a way of making the body feel less stiff. Sipping it daily can give gentle relief, like oil on a squeaky hinge. Have you ever felt that? If you have, type the word steady in the comments. Your voice might give someone else hope. Now here's something most people don't realize. Cinnamon naturally has a sweetness that tricks your taste buds, making you feel satisfied without reaching for dessert. This little trick can be life-changing for anyone dealing with sugar issues. Preste attention here. This is where many people make a mistake, thinking they need to cut all sweet flavors out. You don't. You just need the right kind of sweet. The recipe couldn't be simpler. Boil water, add a stick or two of cinnamon, let it steep until the flavor spreads, and then chill it with ice. That's it. No fancy ingredients, no expensive trips to the store. Just cinnamon, water, and thyme. And when you pour that first glass, it feels like you've treated yourself to something special. But this drink isn't just about flavor or comfort. It also helps calm the nerves. Have you ever felt your heart racing after a stressful day? Or that anxious tightness in your chest? A slow sip of iced cinnamon tea can bring balance in those moments. Write calm in the comments if you've ever needed that feeling. Your one word could encourage someone who needs it tonight. There's also something nostalgic about cinnamon. The smell alone can bring back memories of holidays, family kitchens, and moments filled with love. Drinking it cold gives you that same warmth in spirit, while cooling your body. It's a rare mix, and that's what makes it so powerful. And here's a tip many people overlook. Cinnamon pairs beautifully with other flavors. Add apple slices for a taste that reminds you of apple pie, or squeeze in lemon for brightness. Even a touch of ginger can give it a gentle kick. This is the detail almost no one talks about, but it's what makes iced cinnamon tea a drink you'll never get bored of. Some people say their digestion feels easier after drinking it. That tight, bloated belly after meals softens, and the pressure fades away. Think about it. Something so simple easing something so uncomfortable. That's not just refreshing, that's relief. And relief is something we all deserve more of. If you've ever struggled with restless nights, here's a little secret. A glass of iced cinnamon tea in the evening can help settle your body. Many people say they sleep deeper, waking up less often and feeling more rested. That's no small thing, especially as we age. If you've ever wanted that kind of night, don't scroll away now. This might be what you've been missing. One of the sweetest habits you can start is keeping a pitcher of iced cinnamon tea in your fridge. Imagine opening the door, pouring a glass, and knowing you're caring for your body in the gentlest way. It's always there, ready to comfort you whenever you need it most. But here's where most people slip. They try it once, maybe twice, and then stop. They think if it doesn't fix everything right away, it's not worth it. That's the mistake. The truth is, small, steady habits build up, and iced cinnamon tea works best when it becomes part of your daily rhythm. Remember that, because it can make all the difference. Picture yourself on a summer day sitting outside, holding a cold glass filled with ice and cinnamon's soft golden color. Each sip cools your body while warming your spirit. That balance, cool and warm together, is something only cinnamon can give. Doesn't that sound like a moment worth having every day? Have you ever shared a drink with someone and felt closer just by that small act? Offering iced cinnamon tea to a friend or family member is a simple way to say, "I care about you." And sometimes those small gestures carry more weight than big ones. Try it and notice the smile it brings. Another detail that gets overlooked is how well this drink works at any time of day. In the morning, it's refreshing and gently wakes you up. In the afternoon, it's cooling and steadying. In the evening, it's calming and comforting. Few drinks fit so perfectly in every moment. And here's where most people don't pay attention. The scent alone can lift your mood. Before you even take a sip, the smell of cinnamon rising from the glass brings peace. That small moment of joy can change the way you carry yourself through the day. For those who deal with tired feet or sore hands from daily chores, iced cinnamon tea feels like a gentle rest. No, it doesn't erase the work, but it softens the tension. It gives your body a chance to breathe again. Think of it as a little pause button in the middle of your day. Have you ever noticed how certain habits create comfort just by repeating them? Drinking iced cinnamon tea daily becomes one of those comforting routines. It's not loud, it's not complicated, but it's steady. And steady is what most of us need. Here's another tip. Drop a cinnamon stick into your water bottle when you head out for a walk. As the hours pass, the flavor grows stronger. And by the time you take a sip, it's like carrying a pocket of calm with you. Don't forget this. It's one of those little tricks that keeps you going. Think back to holidays or special family dinners where cinnamon was always around. That memory of warmth can now be part of your everyday life through iced cinnamon tea. It's not just a drink, it's a piece of comfort you can bring into today. Now I want to ask you directly, do you ever feel drained after meals, like your energy has vanished? Try iced cinnamon tea instead of reaching for coffee or soda. Then share your experience in the comments. Here, your story matters, and it could inspire someone who feels just like you. The best part is that iced cinnamon tea doesn't feel like something you have to drink. It feels like a treat, and that's why it works. You'll look forward to it. You'll enjoy it, and before you know it, it becomes part of your life. That's the kind of habit that lasts. And here's a reminder, don't fall into the trap of thinking comfort has to be complicated. Often it's the simplest things that bring the greatest relief. Cinnamon and water, that's it. And yet, it has the power to calm, soothe, and refresh in ways you can feel. If you're still with me, write peace in the comments. That one word may reach someone scrolling by who really needs a reason to try something gentle today. And when they see it, you'll be the spark that helps them. So don't underestimate iced cinnamon tea. It's not only a drink. It's a small piece of comfort, a daily act of care, and a reminder that relief can come in the simplest forms. Keep it close, sip it often, and let it bring you steady calm day after day. And in the end, iced cinnamon tea is exactly that. Cool to the body, warm to the soul, and always ready to help when you need it most. Before you leave, I don't want you to miss what's coming next. Right here on the screen, I've placed another video that reveals how to eat in a way that truly helps with diabetes. It's not about cutting out everything you enjoy, but about learning how to make the right choices that bring relief instead of harm. Think about how many times you finished a meal and wondered if it was good or bad for your blood sugar. The video waiting for you will answer those questions in a way that's clear and simple. If you've ever felt confused at the grocery store or guilty after eating, this will give you the clarity you need. But here's the thing, if you skip it, you'll never know the little mistakes that may be keeping you stuck. These are mistakes most people make without realizing. Watching now could be the difference between struggling every day and finally feeling steady again. Imagine sitting down to your meals with peace, knowing your food is helping your body, not hurting it. That's exactly what you'll discover in the next video. And the best part is, the solutions are easy and affordable, so don't wait. Don't scroll. Click the video that's right here on your screen, because the details inside can change the way you look at food forever. You'll understand what most people never get to hear. See you there. What most people never get to hear. See you there.